This is Irontrader. Now the pit's closed here at 2:30. It's about 10 after 5 here right now. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted along with the API numbers. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation of buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude, your daily and your weekly. Now, on the API number, there was a nice big draw of over 7 million barrels here on the old crude ski. But there was a build in gas, build in distillates, and a build in Cushing. So tomorrow when the EIA report comes out there, we got to see if it all shakes out. So natural gas EIA report will be out on Thursday at 10:30. And then for crude oil, it should be out at 11 o'clock. All right, let's take a look and see what we have here. Well, you can see here, crude rallied up pretty good. You put in a lower low here, okay? Your low today was 69.28. So what we do is we go to the left of the chart here, okay? 69.11. So you held that, okay? So that's the next level that you got to hold. Okay, so if that's lost, then we come here. You got 68.80. We have 68.22. And then your big retest down here is 67.71, okay? So far you're holding that level of this support right here, okay? After these 4 red days here. Now, the reason the crude popped up here, big brouhaha going on there in the old Red Sea here. They're blowing people up here and maybe tankers and God knows what here. So until that's resolved here, you're going to have a wet and wild trade, which is, perfect for a guy like me. But again, eventually it'll get settled. We got to see how that's all going to shake out. So let's just take a look here at the downside first. So we want to look here at this 8 SMA here. This is sitting at 22.94. Right now, the current price is sitting at 73.02. So you're sitting right at it. So you got to watch that level here. And then we got to watch this key 21 SMA here sitting at 72.08. Very, very key levels here of support here. Okay, so again, if that's lost, then we just follow this candle down here. You're looking at 71.72 here. You have 71.25 here. You have 70.06, and then you have today's low at 69.28. So when the futures open here tonight at 6, which is right around the corner here, just watch the high and low and the closing number of today's candle. Okay, so again, if you can bust and stay above this key 72.94, then we come to yesterday's high. You're looking at 73.64 here. We take this candle here, 74.40. We come up here, you got 74.98. We have 75.66 here. And then we would come over here to this 50 SMA here. You're sitting at 76.03. Very, very crucial number because see how that SMA is coming all the way down like the 21 day. Again, if you can get above that, then we look here, you got 76.18 here. Then we come over here, you're looking at 76.76 and then 77.77. Now, this is going to be a very key level here, that 21 day here. But this right here is going to be the bad boy of them all, right here. This 8 SMA. See this? 73.36. Now, you need to close above that for the week. So you can see how this went down, closed above for the week. Down, up for the week. Held a couple of weeks here, and then down here so far. But now you're right into this resistance. So as this 8 day is coming down, the 200 days going up, something's going to give. So if it can bust up higher and close above that key 8 SMA, then we have a nice shot at coming up here to that 77.57 here. Okay, very, very key level here. Okay, so bottom line here, what you want to do is watch this 8 SMA here, watch this 21 day. Okay, if that's lost, we follow these candles all the way down till you get the retest down there at 69.28. Okay, on the upside, watch this key level right here, 73.36 here. Watch this 76.03. This key 50 SMA here right above it, 77.57, and then we have 77.77. Now your RSI looking good. That's got plenty of room to run here. This looks like it was going to roll over here, but look at your green, still above your red, looking very, very good. Now, this here on your weekly, that's still bearish here. Your green is below your red here. You need to have it like you have it right here. Then she zips right on up here. So until you get that, we could have a sideways action here also. Okay, so we have to see how this is all going to shake out here, but it's all based on here on that Red Sea and basically disruption. That's basically what it is. So just key level here on the upside. Watch this 8, the SMA here. Watch this SMA, very, very crucial. If you can get above here, we look at this 50 for a target. We look at this 50 here for a target, and right above that is you got your 200. On the downside, this 21-day, very, very crucial on a closing basis. If that's lost, we follow these candles right down. Okay, 71.72, 71.25 here. You got 70.06, and then your retest there at 69.28. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on with the old natty gas. All right, here we have natural gas, your hourly and your 4-hour chart here. Okay, so you can see where it topped here, put a lower high here, came down, and then went right back up here to test that area again, and then sideways action. Gapped up here, and then you can see where this was a really good short because it couldn't get through that high end. That's why you want to use these blue lines here. Those are price channels. Makes it a lot easier to see. Came right on down here, but you notice that it held this key 100 SMA here, then rallied up high. Now the key is going to be here, is going to be this 2.719 level here. Okay, so we got to see how that can shake out if it can break right on up here. But look at all this sideways action we had, which was just some awesome scalping both ways here. Now it looks like you've broken up above a head. So what you got to do is you got to get above this key candle right here. That's at 2.719 here. So right now this is kind of reversed here, but I think it's fallen into the same thing as it with the crude and the energy here. So you got to be a little bit careful here, but just pay attention to what them charts are. All right, let's take a look here on a daily and a weekly. All right, here we have a daily chart. Now, this morning, if you watch my vid here, I was pointing out how nice I like this 8 SMA here. Because what I liked about the 8 SMA here is you curled up above that 21, and now you're headed towards the 200 SMA here. Your RSI, very bullish here, and your MACD is your green is above your red. That's always very bullish. But this 8-day is a key. That's usually the first sign, gives you a little signal that says, hey, we're going to start to run up here. But again, we got to see. Now, what you want to do here is we want to look here at today's high. So you're looking at that 2.719. If you can get above that here, then we just follow these candlesticks. You got 2.75 here. We got 2.78 here. And then we want to come up to this 100-day, which is 2.834. And then right above it is the 50-day at 2.85. Now, here, when we look here on the weekly chart here, this 2.67, that's going to be very key here on the downside here. So you want to make sure that you hold that, okay? So if you can, then we come up to the next one, which is that 2.83, which lines up very nice with the Hondo. Now, on the downside here, what we want to do is you want to watch this 200-day. See this? 2.62. That's going to be very, very crucial because that lines up very, very nicely here with the 50-day on your weekly. Okay, basically 2.62. That needs to hold. Okay, again, that needs to hold. So if it doesn't, then we come down to this 8 SMA here at 2.56, and then we have the 21-day 2.52 sitting right below it. So you got a lot of nice, good support here with your 200-day and your 50-day here that are lining up at 2.62, and support here with the 8 SMA at 2.56, and then we have the 2.52. Now, again, if that is lost here, then we follow the candles down here. Okay, so you got 2.489 here. You have 2.45. We have 2.41, and then we have 2.40, and then this is the key one here, this 2.385. Because you can see here on how a nice channel was between the 2.38 and this 200-day. So hopefully now here, maybe we can get a nice good rise up here, and we can maybe trade a channel here between the 200-day and the 100-day here. That would be nice also here. So, but we got to see how it shakes out. So just quick review. Watch today's candles when the futures open tonight at 6 o'clock. Watch the top of this candle at 2.719. If we can start running up here, then we look here at this 2.83 here, okay, because that lines up very nice with the 21-day, and then right above it is a 2.85. On that downside, just watch this key 8 SMA here, very, very crucial. This 200-day at 2.62 and this 21-day. These are all going to be very, very key support levels here. So if we can hold it, then we can rally on up here. Now, this 8-day is looking really nice. You already crossed the 21-day here. If we can get above that 200-day here, and then start pushing towards that 100 and that 50-day here, natural gas could just blast right on up here very, very nicely here, just like it did like here. Okay, see how it is? Right up there, all the way up to 10 bones. Okay, so that's how we got to see how it's all going to shake out. So right now, it's looking very, very bullish here, very, very green. I had a good day with the UNG today. I scalped it. How many times did I scalp that thing? I think I scalped it like 3 times here. So that was a really good trade. I didn't scalp any of the short side here today because with this 8-day curling up here, that looked very, very bullish to me. So I just laid low here. Now, another one you want to check out here is the XLE. That's for the big oil ETF, and that pays a 3.6% dividend. That's all your Exxon, Chevron, Mobil. Everything's right in there. That's also a good one. And then your gasoline ETF, UGA. That doesn't do much volume, but you can still make money off it. All right, that's what I got for you on Yo Crude Ski and Natty Gas. I'll be back tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock, and we will review the whole thing all over again. Thanks for watching.